Alright y'all, I'm coming today to show you guys how to set up for a romantic evening with your man and to keep the fire in your relationship. The first thing that I'm going to start off with is going to be a cooking with Steph and then a set the mood. Alright, I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, to create the collard greens, I have my turkey necks. They have been cooked down. So now I'm about to add my frozen collard greens because like I said, this is a test run for the holidays. So my smoked meat is done and all I did was season it with salt and pepper, and I just filled it up in the pot to where the turkey necks were completely covered, and I let them cook down for exactly an hour. So now I'm getting ready to prep for my collard greens. These are the ingredients that you're going to need to make your collard greens. Plus, the added feature is going to be the spring roll paper wrappers. Okay, so we have frozen glory collard greens, salt, pepper, 1 cup of sugar, ketchup, and vinegar. As you can see, the wrappers. So, you guys are probably wondering, ketchup? Stay tuned to how that all plays out. I'm filling the water back up to cover the meat. And no, do not empty the juices from the meat. Do not empty that from the pot. That's what helps season the greens. Okay, so now I'm going to put that back on the stove. And what you see floating on the top is basically just fat from the meat. And we want a little fat. We just don't want no pork fat. So here we go. I'm going to bring this all the way up to high so I can bring this back up to a boil. Alright, so now I'm adding the collard green. And I'm going to let these cook down. So go ahead and push them down in the water. Alright, so we're going to let this cook down first. Once it cooks down for about 20 minutes, I'm going to put the lid on it and I'm going to let it cook down. Then I'll be back to season it. Now that the greens are at a boil, just mixing it up so that the meat can peek through. First things first, salt, pepper, vinegar, ketchup, and 1 cup of sugar. Mix together. Now, if y'all wondering what's up with the ketchup, okay, you know, some people actually like put hot sauce in their collard greens and to give it that spicy kick. Well, I let the ketchup and the vinegar make its own hot sauce. That's basically what hot sauce is. Tomatoes and hot peppers and basically vinegar. So I'm mixing this up real good, and I am someone who smells my food to season. So right now, for the first seasoning, I'm going to let this cook in and soak in. I'm turning the stove down to like a low, just so that this can cook and simmer for like maybe the next hour. And alright, so here's the status of the collard greens. Cooking down, and when I tell y'all they smell delicious, delicious, I must say. So I'm gonna let these finish cooking because they have another 30 minutes to go. These are the ingredients needed to make the Cajun macaroni and cheese with shrimp. I already have my cooked elbows, my pepper, my slap yo mama Cajun seasoning, another Cajun seasoning, salt, pepper, onion powder, a New Orleans style seasoning, parsley flakes, sour cream, because sometimes I prefer sour cream over milk, a little bit of red pepper, my 3 cheeses, mozzarella, sharp cheddar, and Colby Jack cheese. And I have my shrimp that I have already went ahead and cut into thirds. And I have 8 tablespoons of butter. So I'm about to get this started by melting this butter. Pan. Now I'm using the Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. I'm gonna season my shrimp, okay? I need to know they seasoned. I'm also using this extra spicy by Mrs. Dash. And just a kick of red crushed peppers. And now we're going to allow these to cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. Alright, after 3 to 4 minutes, the shrimp are nice and seasoned and golden brown. And now we are going to remove them. Alright, so now that we got that, we're going to add 2 more tablespoons of butter. Add some onion powder to this melt. Add 3 tablespoons of flour. Alright, now we're adding 3 cups of milk. Tell me, you're using a measuring cup? Yeah, because I can't measure 3 cups of milk in my head. So now we're going to whisk this. So now we're going to add a handful of sharp cheddar cheese. A handful and a half. Add some mozzarella cheese. And we're going to add some Colby Jack cheese. I'm going to stir this up till it gets a nice creamy consistency. And as we can see, the cheese is melting. So now I just add some salt and pepper for seasoning, additional seasoning. And like I said, I like to taste my seasoning, so I'm going to go back through and add the Cajun seasoning as well to the mixture. Mix it all up. So the other 2 tablespoons of butter, you're going to roll dish, and you're going to go ahead and put this in the oven so it can be melted. Now we're going to take the shrimp, pasta, and add that back to the dish. Now y'all know, as always, I'm going to tweak a recipe, okay? So because my family and myself, we like our macaroni and cheese to be extra cheesy, I am going back through and I'm just adding a little more cheese. And since I done added all this pasta to it, I am going back through and I am seasoning my food again. Now let's mix all of that up. I wonder how it would taste if I add that sour cream. Now I'm going to take this mixture and I'm going to actually pour it in here. If I can. This shit is heavy. Did that like a professional. A professional. Smooth it out. Oop, I don't like to see all that butter right there in that corner. We're going to add breadcrumbs. We are going to top it with another layer of cheese. And I am using the Colby Jack cheese. The last little bit of sharp cheddar cheese. And some parsley. And then to top it off, to make sure nothing burns, spray on top layer of butter. And as you can see, I'm using, I can't believe it's not butter. Presentation is everything, everything. So clean off the rims. everything in the pot that's supposed to be in the pot. And in the oven it goes for 45 minutes on 350 degrees. Now, onto those collard green spring rolls.
Okay, y'all. Apparently, I was not supposed to buy these type of rice paper sheets. I'm supposed to get the squares because they're easier to fold. This is what happened on 3 tries. Bam, bam, bam. So, guess what? We just gonna scratch that idea, and I'm about to drop some lumpia in this this pot and brown, and we're gonna eat the greens as is. It's gonna be a vegetable, and it already is packed with meat. My unpreparedness of making sushi, I am going to have to pass on that on this go round, just due to the fact I did not realize it required all these steps. I mean, when they make it at the sushi bar, it don't take them this damn long. But a critical part that they have already prepared prior to getting ready to prepare sushi to order is the rice, and I just did not realize how long it takes for the rice to make.
So I will have to do a separate video on the sushi chef, and that'll be Steph turns into the sushi chef. I'm going to attempt to try it first and just see like how long the process really is, and then I'll come back and I'll tap y'all back with Steph as the sushi chef. Okay, so what I'm about to do now is my Cajun macaroni and cheese is already in the oven. Collard greens have already cooked. That was an epic fail, so good on me. I always have backup, because you know what?
Any woman that don't want something to not go as planned, you got to plan for backup, okay?
So
my backup is these lumpia rolls, because I was really wanting those collard green rolls. So I'm gonna keep this thing moving.
you feel me? So what I'm about to do now is I'm about to stage my dessert platter, and then I'm going to start setting the space that we are going to utilize. Okay, y'all, here is a clip of what my living room looks like before we transform it into the Asian spa for Mr. Long. Hi, Rocky! For this romantic Asian. And last but not least, be sure that you have the appropriate attire for your romantic evening with your man, okay? I have a couple of choices that I'm gonna go with, and I can tell y'all the final choice once I'm finished. Right here, I have this beautiful blue silk tunic dress, and this is gorgeous on. Hugs your curves in all the right places. The second choice is a handmade purple kimono that Mr. Long purchased himself just for me, and he purchased this his first training exercise in Japan in 1995. And my last choice that I'm actually gonna wear and go with is this white lace kimono short set, and the little splits on the side with the China knots going up the middle, and I think that is appropriate for this evening. All right, this concludes this video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, I already know what I would do different next time in creating a video like this for you guys. So be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, and comment. Tell me if there was something different that you guys would have liked to have seen. All right, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.